All right, in this video, I'm going to show you how to manage multiple different sub-brands within a brand in ShipHero. So we have a client here that we want to manage multiple brands within that brand to avoid having their team have to log in and log out between different ShipHero accounts. Now, there's complexity here when it comes to the billing side of it, and I'm not going to cover that in this video, but really the goal of this video is to show you the different tools that we use to separate the products, separate the orders within the system while still being under one brand account, just to make it easy on everyone. All right, let's begin. So the first area we're going to start with is inventory, and specifically within products. We use two functions to separate products. The first is vendors. So we create a vendor for each of the sub brands. So in this case, we have Westlake and Zeiss. And then we also tag all of the products with a specific tag so that we can easily filter. And because when you add new products into ShipHero, you can't specify a vendor, it's really important to set tags on import. So I'll show you what that means. If we were to select this brand here, this vendor, you can see nothing shows up. However, what I did do is I added a tag when we imported these products. That was the name of the brand. And you can see here there's 292 entries. So what I want to do is anytime we add a new product for this specific sub brand, we want to make sure we add the certain name as a tag. And then we also want to update that with that vendor. And so what we're going to do for that is I'm going to just do this all at once. So we have 500 showing, there's 292. So if I select all, you can see it selects everything. Again, this is more of a one-time thing. Once the products are in here and you're adding just a few at a time, you can just select them one by one. But you're going to go to manage vendors, choose a vendor, and we're going to add Zeiss. And I'm going to hit process. Sometimes this takes a little bit, so I'm going to open up a new screen here and we'll let that go. So that's how you manage the different products, right? We use a tag for it, but we also can use vendors. That way it makes it really easy on your products page to just filter by. So now if we click on Zeiss, you can see here, we've got 292. So it added the vendor to all of these products, which is great. All right, the next question is how do you separate orders? So orders, really, there's a few ways of doing it, but we found the best way is adding order tags to those specific orders. And when these come in through, we don't have a lot of orders here, so we're not gonna be able to show that entirely. But if you go down to an order and you go into your order tags, right here is what we'd want to do is we're going to add a tag for each specific brand. So in this case, it looks like this is a Westlake order because it has West L SKU. So we're going to work with the development team to say anytime an order comes through for this specific brand, we want you to add an order tag, which is called Westlake. And then it would sit here. That allows us to then trigger automations based on those orders or segment them in reporting. There's a bunch of different ways that we can use that tag, but that tag is really, really helpful. So those are the main ways that we're going to separate the brands while still being under one main brand account, just to keep things separate, but also really easy and accessible under one account. Hopefully this helps. If you have any questions, always email us at support@shiplabsd.com. Thanks.